Here we have the Four of Swords. This is rest, recovery, following a strain. It is not a time to make decision. You need to have solitude to navigate the path or the situation, to stay silent. This is where you're going in and meditating and thinking things through, looking over stuff. And while you're resting or meditating, that gives you a chance to relax and recharge. And during that time, you're also being enlightened. Seeing things from a new point of view. Next, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is greediness, possessiveness, being stingy, money slipping through your fingers, blowing money. This can also be where change feels like a threat to security in the sense that when things feel unstable or things are changing, it can feel kind of shaky and it can make you feel uncomfortable and feel like a threat. And with this, it doesn't necessarily have to be money slipping through your fingers. It can be where you're using too much of your resources, your energy, your time, your expertise for something, and it's draining you. Okay. Next, we have the Mother of Pentacles in reverse. With the Mother of Pentacles, this is earth energy, so this could possibly be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And in reverse, it could be someone who is self-centered, smothering, they're jealous. They can even be a little dull or over-materialistic. Or this could be something that you're feeling during this time or experiencing. But this also points to self-care. You can't do it all. Something about home and work out of balance. Things are out of balance here. There's this harmony going on. Here we have the Two of Wands in reverse. This is a fear of change, playing it safe or bad planning. This is the opportunity to go back to the drawing board. Check in on your personal goals, your inner alignment, and find out what's truly important to you and whether you need to let certain things go and revise plans. Or make something new altogether. Here we have the Six of Swords. This is transition, leaving behind, moving on. This can also be a journey across water. But when we leave behind things, sometimes it can cause sadness over what's left behind. And soon you need to understand that it will be replaced by better things. Gaze to the future. Make plans for the future. Don't be carrying thoughts or habits or baggage with you because it creates excess. And you don't need that anymore. It's just going to slow you down. On your path to growth and change and the new things that are out there. Here we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is recovery, charity, improvement. As a change is coming, and it can be a slow recovery. It takes time, even if it does with health, mental health, emotional health, physical health, or financially. But it's a light at the end of the tunnel. And know that there are people there to help you. There is help. Reach out if you need to. Because there is that mentor here with the Hermit. Next, we have the Chariot in reverse. With the Chariot in reverse, this is a loss of direction, a loss of will, a loss of discipline, a lack of willpower. You can have a sense of aggression during this time because all that energy, and you can be a little impulsive. You need to rein it in. You can't always win, and you can't always control everything. And whatever's going on, there's opposing forces. Again, under this, there's a break in balance going on. And when you have those opposing forces, they're pulling you this way and they're pulling you that way, and you can't get straight to where you need to go. And it's causing an issue. You can't take it lying down. Don't take it lying down. Tighten up loose ends. Take charge. Don't be over controlling, but, things don't always work out the way we want. But, if you want to fix something, you have to jump in there and grab those reins. Next, we have the Three of Cups, and this is friendship, community, teamwork, creative collaboration, inspiration, inspiring each other to new heights. This can talk about friends and family. They're there to support you. There's a support system. Next, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is giving up, feeling overwhelmed, a lack of confidence, backing down. Can't always win everyone over, but you need to draw a line in the sand. If you've got something that you believe in, instead of keep backing down from it, draw that line in the sand. Make clear boundaries about what you want and where you want to go so that you can have improvements. Here we have the Hermit card. And with the Hermit card, this is contemplation, solitude, soul searching, that inner wisdom, the secret of knowledge from within. This can also be a mentor showing up to help you out with something, to give you advice. This is the search for truth, finding that inner light, the inner guidance system, finding the truth, seeking it out and using that light to guide you little by little, step by step, finding that path, finding your way. Here we have the Two of Cups, and this is important union, partnership, connection, shared value, seeing each other eye to eye, appreciating each other, respecting each other's differences, working together in harmony. Here we have the Temperance card in reverse, and this is a lack of balance, warning you that if you take a certain path, it will lead to turbulence and excess. This could also be pointing to a lack of long-term plans. This also talks about all things are good in moderation, that middle ground, that compromise. Examine what aspects of your life are breaking balance. Okay, so let's dive into this. With this Tower card, it can be scary when things need to change. It can be scary when you have to wipe away things, when you have to bring in that wrecking ball and knock a structure down. But that structure truly is built on false belief, or it's built on something that does not serve you. And it needs to be removed, and it needs to be broken down and cleared away so that something new, something better can come in. And that's an awakening spiritually, emotionally, physically. It can be all of that. And you could be fearing it, or you could be initiating it. But here with this Four of Swords, it's saying to you, you need to take a pause. Either you've had a strain, or it's just saying you need to pause, you need to rest, you need to meditate, you need to think things through, recharge yourself. And while you're recharging and you're resting, you can contemplate what's going through your mind, and you can get enlightened and get a new perspective and how to navigate a path that you want to take next. And with this Four of Pentacles here in reverse, there's something going on here. Either money's being spent, or your resources, or your energy, or something's being spent too much. And you could be overly greedy and, kind of like backing away, putting up walls because of change or something coming in. And things that change in your life can feel like a threat to you. But if this is overspending, it could be from a earth sign, or it could just be from this person over here, this Mother of Pentacles, somebody that is materialistic, somebody that is self-centered and smothering, and they're jealous, or they have jealousy tendencies. It doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign, but those people that have those qualities that I just named. It could be someone who's overspending, who's using your money, or if it's in a relationship, in a way, is that they're spending more money and they're overspending or whatever, and you need to talk to them about budget. And if it's not, it could be that you're giving too much energy to this person, too many resources to this person. And it can also be with yourself, talking about you need to practice self-care, and you need to look through your life and see what's breaking balance, get your life back in balance with each other. And here it could be that you're giving too much of yourself to a project, to work, to whatever, and you need to balance things out in a healthier way. And with this Mother of Pentacles in reverse, she's talking about self-care here. I did pull a clarifier for that card just to see what it was talking about, if there was any more other information. And I got the Moon in reverse, which talks about confusion, fear, anxiety. You're dealing with these things, and they will be worked through, but don't suppress the feelings or the anxieties, or don't fear where things are being lopsided. Where things are breaking balance. Face those things. Deal with those things. Deal with the materialistic of spending too much or giving too much of your energy. Don't suppress those things. Don't suppress an issue that is going on here, whether it's within you, whether it's in a friend, a relationship, a businessship, a partnership, with family, whoever this is, whether it's someone or if it's you. Deal with that issue. Don't cover it up. Shine the light on it so that it can be healed and it can be worked on and it can be fixed. And with this Two of Wands in reverse, there was some bad planning. There was some bad decision making. It could have been overspending, overinvesting time, overinvesting resources, whatever it may be. It may be in that person. It just may be within any aspect of your life. And it's saying you have the chance now to go back to the drawing board, look over things, realign what's important to you now and what you need to fix. Wipe away all that scribbly crap all over the board and make something new now. Edit it. Editing it, changing it, revising it, whatever you need to do, so that this time you've learned and you can move on to something better. And with this Six of Swords here, is saying to you, leaving behind, you're ready to move on, you're ready to go something new. And I just want to give a visual aid for it. This is what it looks like visually. You're on the boat. You have that new horizon to that rainbow. You want to get to that rainbow, that newness, that beginning, that you're ready to move on to the better. And when you're on this boat, you're carrying these things with you, whether it's negative thoughts or baggage or habits, negative things, and you're carrying them. Don't carry them, because what are they going to do? They can poke a hole in the boat and sink your butt. They can weigh you down and take forever to get to where you go and slow you down on your path to growth. Or it could just be they're not going to let you on the boat because they don't want all that extra carry-on luggage that you carry in with you. And you've lost your chance. And you've ruined it for yourself. So it's saying to you, you're going to move on. You're wanting to move on. You're wanting better things, newer things. You're ready to grow and move forward. But you're going to have to let go of these things that hold you back. And it causes you sadness over those things you have to leave behind. But it's all for the better. And it will soon be replaced with something better. And you have this sense of recovery. I think it's on an emotional level. Or it could just be your finances are recovering. Health recovering. Whether it's mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Could be all of that. And you're going to have that light at the end of the tunnel. We're going to grow back. It's going to be slow. It's going to be steady. But ask for help, because there's that Hermit card underneath, which is the mentor card in a way. So ask for help. Know that people are there to help you. Know that people are there for guidance, to help you work through this, to help you figure out what to do. And with this Chariot in reverse, the Chariot in reverse is talking about a lack of direction, loss of will, loss of discipline. You need to have the willpower and the discipline to fix things. You're going to have to, even though you can't control everything and things happen, don't just take it lying down. Stand up, grab the reins, and take charge and figure out, how am I going to fix this? Take constructive action on getting it fixed. All right? And I did pull a clarifier for that, and I got the Six of Wands in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse, pardon me. And with the Six of Swords, this is emotional baggage, unresolved issues, you're resisting transition, or it could talk about a personal transition. You need to realize what you need to release to embrace a new way of thinking. Lessons need to be understood here. That's what that's talking about. Realizing what the problem is, what the issues are, what needs to be dealt with, so that you can let them go, so that you can move on. Okay, that's gaining that control. Not letting those horses run rampant and pull your chariot any way and direction. Grab the reins, take control, figure out where we need to go. Have that plan, have that discipline to do it. And with the Three of Cups here, it could be working together as a team. It could be with a partner. It could be with a friend. It could be someone you're in a relationship with. It could be whatever. It could be within yourself, gaining mind, body, and spirit all working together, or the aspects in your life coming back together. And it could just be you have a support system behind you. All right? And with this Seven of Wands here in reverse, it's saying to you, you feel like giving up, or you feel overwhelmed by all this that you're taking on. And because you're changing, you're reconstructing your life and maybe your mind and your emotions, you're rebuilding and creating something new and better for yourself. So it can be overwhelming and you feel like giving up. Jaw aligned in the sand. Stand up for what you truly want and what's important to you, and say, I'm determined to have it. Okay? And set clear boundaries. And you need to go within yourself and discover, ask the tough questions, ask what's truly important to you, shine a light on the problems so that this won't happen again. You won't go through the grief and the loss. Shine a light to where you need to go. Find the right path again, step by step by step, slowly moving. The next thing you know, you've moved 10 miles. Next thing you know, you've grown more. You've had great growth. And this could also be someone coming in to help you, since this is the Hermit card. And next to this Two of Cups, that can also be a sign of somebody coming in to help you. They're seeing you eye to eye. They're lifting you up. They're here to help. And it could revolve around a relationship that you have with someone, whether it's business, family, friend, or the relationship with self, the relationship you have with how you deal with things. It's like within self too, that personal relationship you have about things. And And that's seeing eye to eye, that's working together, that's coming together in a partnership, having that connection, having that harmony back. Because with the Temperance card here in reverse, that's that lack of balance. And if you want to maintain balance, you're going to have to learn moderation. You're going to have to pick the path that you want to go down. And if you want it to be the right path, it's going to take work. And you want to not have that imbalance. You're learning moderation. You're learning how to bring everything back to an even keel. You're learning that balance, learning harmony, making it flow again together. And I did pull a clarifier for that, and I got the King of Swords, which is having a head over heart, getting that balance between the head and the heart, looking at things logically, making really well-researched decisions, gaining clarity, seeking the truth, having that discipline. It could be that mentor. It could be an air sign, which would be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Or it could just be talking about yourself. If you have clarity, if you seek the truth and your discipline, you will have that moderation. You will learn how to keep it moderated. You will learn how to keep it balanced. And then things will flow smoothly again.